Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So here I have another sit down fun video for you today. I was tagged by my awesome friend Taya from TheDivaSpot101 for what is called a Fall Home Decor Tag. And Christy Mel and Melissa Emily, these two lovely YouTubers have created this specific tag just in the last week. So Taya tagged me. I went and checked out Christy's actually her channel and also her video for this, and I was decided I'd also invite myself, even though Taya invited me, and then Christy said she wanted anyone to do this. So I'm really excited. There are 10 questions, and I'm going to tag a few ladies down in the description box below. It's a really, I don't do too many tags, but this one I really like because, as you know, or if you're new to my channel, I absolutely love home decor. Fall and winter are my favorite times to be decorating because there's just lots of different things you can do to change up your home and the look of your home by just adding different decor. It's just a real fun way to change things up. I just love it. Where I live, we do have the 4 different seasons throughout the year. So in fall, it starts getting cooler. So then it definitely, by decorating, it feels, kind of gets me all in the fall mood. So I will tag you ladies below. If I haven't tagged you and you're watching this video, please do the video and let me know so I can go watch your video. I think it's a fantastic tag, and I want to thank Christy and, sorry, Melissa, is it? I apologize. Yeah, Christy and Melissa and Taya for doing this tag and letting me be a part of it. So let's get started with the first question. So question 1, when do I start decorating for fall? I always do it the weekend, the first weekend in September. I don't do it any earlier than that because it's still warm. Like right now, it's still quite warm. It's actually quite hot, and it's still summertime. For me personally, I don't like to decorate for fall when it's still summer. I enjoy the heat and I enjoy summer. So I try not to rush into it if I can. That is my own personal opinion. And the second question is, what is my fall style? You know, I don't really know if I have a fall style. I more or less like to just incorporate a lot of pumpkins and leaves. Like, I don't even know what the name would be. I like the woodsy kind of feel of it. I don't really know. I like a lot of pumpkins. I do. I like that, and I like the leaves and flowers. I don't really know what the name for that would be, but that is what I like to incorporate. It just makes me feel, I try not to do too much glitter. I do have some glitter. I've talked about this in the past. I'm trying to get more away from glitter. I was doing all that in the last couple years, and I even did that for Christmas this past year, trying to get away from less, like not having less glitter and more just like cozy, comfy kind of fall and winter decor, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Question 3, what is my favorite store to shop for fall decor? Well, it usually is Michael's. However, this year Michael's has been a complete for me. I haven't found anything in there that is even remotely interesting me. I think it's because I already have so much of their decor from the last 3 years. And to me, it's the same stuff they've brought out the last 3 years, and I've just added to that. So that usually is my #1 store to go to because they have coupons and sales. So this year I didn't really buy anything I go to. Then secondly, I usually go to Winners. They usually have really cute stuff for good prices. I don't have a Home Sense or Home Goods or TJ Maxx or Big Lots, nothing like that. So I'm pretty limited where I can look at. And then I have a few other options. There's like a Pier 1. I usually buy a few things from Pier 1, but they are on the more expensive side. But I end up always buying 1 or 2 items from them because they absolutely have the cutest cutest seasonal stuff that I haven't been able to find anywhere. So that's kind of, I break it down into usually 3 places and just go with that. 4 is how many pumpkins do I own? And to be perfectly honest, I don't really know. I didn't feel like pulling out. I have downstairs in my utility room, I have bins with all my decor and it's all labeled, and to me, I didn't feel like, I tried to look at one and I just couldn't find my actual pumpkins because they're buried somewhere. But I was able to find 2 of my little ones that I use for vase filler because I love little pumpkins. Like, aren't these cute? And I think I got these at Michael's last year. Yes, I did. They had some gourds and I use these as vase fillers. So as you can see, I'm trying to shy away from glitter, but I was trying to count mentally, and I have anywhere from 15 to 20 pumpkins just offhand. Question 5, do I decorate the outside of my home? Last year was the first year that I actually, I don't do my yard. I put a fall wreath on the front of the door, and then last year I decided to put some bales of hay that I got from Michael's, those little ones. I got them, I used a coupon for that because they kind of are expensive, and then I added a really cute wooden sign from there, and then I put a bunch of pumpkins. So it looked really, really cute, and I'm gonna try and insert a picture of it for you, what it looked like last year. This year I'm not going to be doing that much outside because when I hurt my back earlier this year, I can't lift a lot, and lifting all the pumpkins just gets too much. So probably what I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna do the corner area in front of my front door and just add a couple of pumpkins. Like last year I bought like 10 pumpkins for the outside and put them on my steps, and that I'm not doing that this year because I just physically can't lift because they're so low, all the pumpkins. But I probably will do a little bit, but I don't do much outside. I'm not one of these gung-ho people that makes it like just cute, inviting, and leave it at that. The next question is, do I host Thanksgiving at my house? Now, we have and we haven't. When we moved into this house, we did for the first, I'd say two years, and Christmas, and then Derek's brothers have been married and his middle brother has 2 children. Since they've had children, we usually go to their house now and do all holidays. It's easier when you have young kids to just do everything at their house. So the last couple years we haven't been, and I don't know if we ever will be unless it's, years down the line when the children are older. So for now, no, we're not hosting Thanksgiving. And let me tell you, that's actually fine with me because I don't mind baking, but cooking, I actually don't enjoy cooking. It stresses me out when it's for a big family. Doesn't relax me. Baking, love to bake. Cooking, I don't really enjoy that much, especially for a big gathering. I don't like it. So I'm fine with not hosting Thanksgiving. And now, question 7 is, what is my favorite fall food to cook? I think I answered this last year, and I can't remember what I said, but I'm going to say, as I said, I don't really like to cook that much, but for fall, I'm gonna say baking instead. So I love to make a pumpkin chocolate chip bread. I've just done that the last couple years, and then these pumpkin spice sugar cookies. So I've done that the last couple years, and I'm going to be doing a couple fall recipes as well, so they may become my new favorites. But anything kind of pumpkin apple like, I love. I just love it. Will you be making any, the next question is, will I be making any fall DIYs? Of course. If you have seen me on my channel, I try to make very, very budget friendly DIYs. And I do have 2 that will be upcoming. I haven't started them yet, but stay tuned for that. I try to get things from the dollar store if I can. If not, at Michael's or readily, like that you're able to access them and get them at a good price. That is what my main goal on my channel is to do cheaper DIYs so it doesn't cost a lot. So I'm really excited for the 2. I usually go to Michael's to get stuff, and again, it frustrated me this year that I had to kind of look outside the box and figure out an alternative plan to my DIYs, but stay tuned for that. Question 9 is, what is my favorite fall candle? And let me tell you, that is the hardest question, because I am a Bath and Body Works candle junkie. I am obsessed with their candles, and my favorites are always the fall because they bring out all the baking smells, and I just love baking scented candles. And last year I became obsessed with this, and I went to Bath & Body Works, and yes, stay tuned, that'll be in my haul. And they again changed the packaging. Like, I adore their packaging. And so my favorite one as of last year, and I think it's going to be continually to be my fall favorite, is the Pumpkin Pecan Waffles candle. And I have said this before, if you haven't smelled it, yes, it's sweeter, but I could do this. I could do this. I could do this all day and get a workout doing the crunchies. I'll get the second one, and we could do crunchies by smelling bicep curls, I should say. Bicep curls by smelling candles, because this is freaking amazing. So stay tuned through my video. I'll be sharing the other candles and fall stuff that I bought. But this has become and will be, and I love they put the waffles on there, and then they also put the pecans. So let's bring on the waffles. Heck yeah. And the last question is, what is my favorite room to decorate in my home? Well, I have a few. I love to do my fireplace area because I have a mantle, and I just add such a cozy feel above the fireplace. I love just adding some touches of fall to that when it gets cool outside, and if you turn the fireplace on, it just looks so warm and inviting, and I love decorating that area. And my second favorite is my chalkboard area. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link my 2 previous fall home decor tours for you below, and it will show you my chalkboard area that I have in my kitchen. It's a focal point of my home that I absolutely love. When you walk into my house, that's the first thing you will see when you come up the stairs. So for me, that's my favorite thing I do. I change it all for all the seasons, for every season, and I just love it. So that is actually my absolute favorite place in the house to decorate. I do other areas, but that one is my favorite because it's just, I see it all the time and I love it. So there you go, guys. That is the tag. And again, thank you very much for Christy and Melissa for coming up with this tag, and for Taya, my friend, for actually tagging me. And again, I invite all of you to be inspired for fall. Yes, it may be hot where you're at, but the beauty of fall is what I love. And while I don't know why I do this, like, hello, but I tag any of you. Again, I will list below some of the ladies that I think would love to do it, and if I haven't, feel free to please join the tag. I think it's fantastic. This one I really love because I'm passionate about decor and fall. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please leave me any questions or comments below, and I would just love to know, if you decorate, what is kind of your favorite thing to do? Do you love pumpkins or the leaves, the colors? Like, do you have something you love to just add into your home during this time of the year? So thank you so much for watching, guys, and stay tuned for my upcoming fall videos. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to my crazy chatty channel that I love to talk. If you're not, you've been with me for a while, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.